It's like 7 seconds of tunnel vision.
Success in the cutthroat world of sports is often attained by those who put in the necessary time and effort. Unlike other contestants, Alison Stocka's meteoric rise to fame began with a single snapshot that became viral online rather than on the podium. What, then, is hidden behind that famous photo? Was Alison successful in her sports endeavors? How did she deal with the intense, unexpected attention? Come explore the intriguing life of pole vaulter Alison Stocka with us as we uncover the surprising turns her story took after becoming viral. Early years. Alison Stocka Fowler came into this world in Newport Beach, California on March 22, 1989. As she was growing up, her life was a vibrant adventure full of exciting sports, joy with her family, and new discoveries at every turn. She became an ambitious, motivated, and self-reliant young woman as a result of every event that occurred to her throughout her formative years. Being the son of athletes Cindy and Alan Stocka, Stocka grew up with a passion for sports and a hunger for victory. She learned perseverance and hard effort from her parents, who were gymnasts and divers and lawyers, respectively. Stocka had a nurturing upbringing where her abilities were recognized and supported, thanks to her elder brother David, who served as a role model in athletics. When Stocka was just 5 years old, she dove headfirst into gymnastics, her first foray into the athletic world. She spent many hours under her mom's tutelage honing the flexibility and strength that would become her trademarks, as well as her tumbling skills and technique. Track and field, however, became Stocka's primary passion as she matured. She discovered pole vaulting at Newport Harbor High School when she was 12 years old, and it ignited a fire inside her. She adapted to the activity with the ease of a gymnast and the stamina of an athlete. Stocka broke the national record for her age group in 2004 with a leap of 3.81 meters, marking her breathtaking debut on the national stage at the tender age of 15. With this remarkable feat, she established herself as a formidable competitor in the pole vaulting world. Stocka broke the American record with a vault of 3.86 meters as a freshman in high school, an accomplishment that would have been remarkable for any athlete, especially one just starting out. Despite her overwhelming success, she remained determined to break records and established a new standard for high school sophomores in 2005 with a staggering 4.11 meters. Stocka was unfazed by a severely injured leg she sustained while in high school. She competed fearlessly in the CIF California State Meet and won both of her races. With a new personal best of 4.14 meters, she soared to new heights her senior year, placing second in the national high school rankings. She qualified for the National Junior Championships thanks to her outstanding performance and placed eighth, which was still rather good. That same year in 2005, Stocka was so inspired by her early successes that she devoted herself to her art, training relentlessly on the track. Hours of practice brought her closer to her aim of perfection as she executed each vault. A record-breaking leap would seem like the obvious place for Stocka's breakthrough, but that wasn't the case. Unexpectedly, Stocka became an internet superstar when a single snapshot sent her soaring into the limelight. In early 2007, a photographer caught Stocka in the act of pole vaulting, showcasing her agility and talent. The path Stocka was on took a surprising detour when photos of her from when she was 17 became viral online. She went from unknown online celebrity to instant superstar thanks to these photos. A track and field website in California was going to use the photo, a benign publication that would highlight her abilities to a certain demographic. However, destiny intervened. Following several months, the picture made a triumphant return on the sports blog With Leather, which is known for its tendency to objectify women in sports. With the picture and the provocative essay "Pole Vaulting is Barely Legal," the blog's creator, Matt Ufford, invited his mostly male readership to critique Stocka's physical attributes. People would overlook Stocka's age and sports accomplishments and make improper and objectifying comments in the comments area. After the picture got popular, the term "hot pics" and "unwanted attention" were both used to describe Stocka. Not only did major U.S. and worldwide news organizations take note, but so did regional and local journals throughout the world, including Der Spiegel in Germany and the Sydney Morning Herald in Australia. The young athlete found herself in the middle of a media tempest she had no say in when the Staka picture went viral online. Staka tried to speak out against the objectification she endured as she reclaimed control of her own tale. The deluge of comments and attention, however, completely eclipsed her efforts. Staka took part in a YouTube interview to provide her ideas and expertise about pole vaulting with the hopes of sharing them with others. Her goal in sharing her knowledge with other athletes was to motivate and enlighten them. Nonetheless, she was unprepared for the reaction. The video swiftly amassed hundreds of millions of views, even though that wasn't her goal. Everyone on the internet was too busy worrying about Staka's looks to pay attention to her helpful advice and strategies. Feeling overwhelmed, she decided to hire a media consultant to handle the unwelcome and uncomfortable attention. The story of Staka, who was left reeling by the aftermath, became a warning tale about the power of internet fame and how women are objectified in sports. Her once respected profession was further damaged by Staka's picture that went viral. The seemingly innocuous snapshot that was taken during a track and field meet quickly became a sensation online. Unfortunately, the original plan to showcase Alison Staka's talent and hard work quickly turned into something very different. The picture was circulated again and again, bringing shame on her accomplished sports career and making her seem like a commodity rather than an athlete. New websites and social media fan pages sprung up as the photo went viral, preoccupied more with spreading her images than honoring her accomplishments. The deluge of emails and friend requests, including from mature guys, was overwhelming. Pole vaulter Staka, who offers her supporters more than they bargained for, was unfazed by the unwelcome attention and continued to train hard. In an effort to shield his daughter from the scandal's negative consequences, her lawyer father, Alan Staka, took things into his own hands. He looked for threats or unlawful activity among the misogynistic remarks. Despite his knowledge that they couldn't control the internet, he remained resolute in his determination to protect Staka to the best of his ability. The intervention of CBS provided a ray of hope at the very moment when all hope had been exhausted. They used it as a cautionary tale about how easily young people may become famous for the wrong reasons, without even realizing it. People like Staka, who did nothing to merit such attention, may suffer greatly from unfavorable exposure, as the TV program highlighted. Staka kept her head up and her will to follow her goals strong through thick and thin. Staka's later career, records, and modeling transition. Staka kept on even when faced with overwhelming scrutiny. No matter how much she and her family tried to keep to themselves, complete strangers were much more intrusive and tried to ruin her life. Staka was resolute in her goal of finishing high school and following her dream of becoming a pole vaulting champion. In her last year of juniors, she achieved the incredible feat of finishing 8th in the national championships, a result that validated all her hard work and kept her aspirations alive. But college acceptances came slowly, and Staka's future was clouded. After much anticipation, she was awarded a track and field scholarship to train with legendary coach Scott Sover at the University of California, Berkeley. More and more photographers began to come up to Staka's track and field events as her fame grew. For a long time, her name lingered on the internet. She continued her education and attended Berkeley on a full scholarship to major in sociology. She set a new indoor and outdoor school record with a vault of 4.11 meters while competing for the California Golden Bears track team as a rookie. The Pac-10 Conference and the MPSF regional meets were among the major contests she competed in. She improved her performance even more in her second year of college, leaping 4.21 meters in Sacramento, California. At the Pac-10 championships, she performed well but did not take home any major hardware. As an additional event, she participated in the NCAA Outdoor Track and Field Championships for Women Division I. She shifted her attention to her studies and began to receive academic and athletic accolades in her third year at Berkeley. She continued to gain recognition for her academic accomplishments, even if she didn't make much progress in vaulting that year. She was disappointed with her performance in her last year of collegiate vaulting. Despite missing out on the NCAA finals, she had a major accomplishment in 2011 when she finished 8th in the NCAA Indoor Championships. She continued pole vaulting after graduating from college, although her performance dropped significantly compared to her college days. She trained relentlessly for the 2012 London Olympics and broke her own personal best in the long jump with a jump of 4.36 meters. All she needed to do was clear the critical height to demonstrate that she still had what it required to qualify for the Olympics. She was determined to qualify for the 2012 Olympics, so she kept training. Despite her best efforts, she was unable to overcome the 4.25-meter opening height. After then, her performance declined. In 2014, her best leap was 3.95 meters, and in 2013, it was 4.20 meters. She improved somewhat in 2015, clearing 4.15 meters to take third place in a major event. Athletes were the ones that kept Staka's spirit strong through everything she went through. She changed careers, going from being a professional athlete to being a performance marketer and sportswear model. She was able to combine her growing profession in the field with her passion for pole vaulting via this change. Staka reached a turning point in her career when she signed her first big endorsement agreements with well-known companies like Athleta and Nike. The next year, she became the spokesperson for Unico, continuing to build on her previous achievements and expanding her portfolio. In addition, Staka worked with GoPro to produce exciting movies that highlighted her pole vaulting ability and the camera's capabilities. In particular, the collaboration with GoPro was beneficial. The two companies' joint films received a lot of views and praise on YouTube. This achievement not only brought more attention to Staka in the modeling and sports sectors, but it also highlighted how revolutionary GoPro's technology is. Staka didn't become filthy rich from pole vaulting despite her success in the sport. The projected $100,000 in her net worth is due to her career as a fitness model who has partnered with sportswear manufacturers. Staka continues to be a fixture in national-level track events, despite her absence from national contests. She continued to compete at the national level despite not being among the top-ranked vaulters in the nation. Her unwavering commitment to honing her pole vaulting skills was on full display in 2017 as she won the Austin Longhorn Invitational after a 2016 8th-place result at the Chula Vista OTC High Performance Meet. Her capacity to adapt and succeed in new endeavors has been on full display throughout her career, from the peak of Olympic ambitions to the depths of professional disappointment. Staka is well-liked by influential and wealthy men due to her attractiveness and athletic abilities. Her dating status has piqued the interest of her fans, who have seen her many times with professional golfer Rickie Fowler. Their love story started to emerge in 2017 when Staka and Fowler were dating. The Full Swing Netflix series focused on their friendship, with Fowler stressing the importance of Staka's support throughout career-defining times. A year down the road, on a picture-perfect beach, Fowler proposed to Staka, and the happy couple shared their happiness on Instagram. People were thrilled and filled with expectation for their future as supporting partners when Staka captioned the photo, "Happy National Best Friend Day to my best friend, I love you." The couple's engagement added to the excitement. After Fowler's golf events, Staka often goes to cheer him on. She accompanied him to Augusta, Georgia, for the 2018 Masters Tournament, and even caddied for him in the Par 3 Challenge. Epic week in an awesome country. Proud of my man and proud of this team. She enthusiastically commented on Instagram after the 2019 President's Cup in Australia. In a beautiful beach ceremony in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, on October 5, 2019, Staka and Fowler finally tied the knot, sealing their love. Capturing the spirit of their excitement, Staka captioned photographs of their vow exchange on Instagram, sharing that the delight of their special day only kept getting better. But when Fowler had a bad case of food illness, the honeymoon went in an unexpected direction. Tragically, Fowler's sickness prevented them from enjoying their romantic getaway, jetting off to secluded beaches on Puma's private jet. To celebrate their wedding, Fowler became ill with Campylobacter, a severe kind of food poisoning at the conclusion of their journey. As Fowler told Golfweek, the experience was everything but pleasant. The signs of Campylobacter infection, according to the CDC, include loose stools, high body temperature, and cramping in the abdomen. After undergoing treatment, Fowler decided to skip the Mayoba Golf Classic so he could focus on getting well. Their love continued to grow when Fowler had completely healed. Their first child, Maya Fowler, was born to them on November 18, 2021. Fowler thanked Allison and herself on Instagram, writing, "As you can see, Allison and I are beyond thankful. A whole new meaning to life." Allison isn't very active on the platform, but in June of 2022, she uploaded these precious photographs of Maya at the US Open to celebrate Father's Day. Photos showed Maya clutching a golf club and a sweet moment when Fowler lifted her over his head. The Rocket Mortgage Classic, held in Michigan in July 2023, was won by Fowler. He congratulated his wife Allison and daughter Maya with a kiss and a hug when he won. In an interview with CBS, Fowler said that nothing made him happier than becoming a dad and spending time with his daughter Maya. Although he recognized the importance of his wife's advice, he confessed that it had been difficult to open up and share his problems during the previous several years. He stressed how much her point of view meant to him. Their second kid, a girl, was announced in April 2024 by the couple. With a comment that read, "We're excited to be a force," they shared a picture of Maya clutching a baby shoe, clearly showing their excitement for their expanding family. Staka is determined to keep competing and relevant while she waits for the birth of her kid. Her training routine now incorporates a broad variety of activities. As part of her comprehensive fitness regimen, she now incorporates underwater exercises, flexibility movements, cardiovascular exercise, and weight training into her routine. Power yoga is a refuge for Staka when she isn't flying through the skies. She finds that this vigorous kind of yoga helps her relax and concentrate, which is great since her sport is so taxing. She describes power yoga as her go-to workout, saying that despite its intensity, it helps her unwind and stay focused. Allison's dedication to her profession shows in her dietary choices, as she puts an emphasis on healthy meals to keep herself energized. In addition to her favorite dish, avocado toast with olive oil, sea salt, and red pepper, she loves pasta and cheese, fresh berries, and green leafy vegetables. The people closest to Allison are the ones that inspire her the most. She finds daily inspiration from her loved ones, who she describes as her rock. "My mom, the women in my family, my best friends and training partners, they all inspire me to be my best self," she exclaims with a grin. Allison exemplifies disciplined training, a balanced diet, and a strong, empowered woman via her extensive support system and dedication to her sport. I appreciate you tuning in. Until the next video, take care.